Could do an infomercial for Melissa.
You're supposed to do this with me, though. It's not as fun when one person's sitting here being weird and the other one's just looking at them.
Funny, like, you're just weird. Everybody expects that.
Because you're the normal one.
I don't know.
Welcome to the Naughty Knitwits.
Yes.
Good evening, folks.
We're newscasters. We have a professional table now.
We do. We have a table,
yes.
So now we feel like we're official. We're professionals now.
That's right. We've got the table to prove it.
That's right. If you want to up your game just a little bit, get
a table.
A card table is what it is.
It has changed our world, though.
It has. It was stuck in the Dells or on the other side of the gorge for days with the weather. But it finally came, and now, we've got
all of our crap laid out.
In fact, you can see some of the crap.
Mm-hmm. It's not really crap, though.
I know.
It's a Bags by Awesome Granny
so it's
crap.
Not crap.
So it's not crap
at all.
It's good stuff.
No. Good.
Very
Welcome
good.
to row
39.
39.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yes.
Almost the big 4-0.
Yeah, I'm there.
I know.
So far, it's...
How's that feel?
I don't know. It's kind of sucked.
I don't know what
so
it's
far,
like.
But yeah.
I'm the younger one.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You're definitely the more mature one, that's for sure.
You think I'm more mature than you?
Maybe not.
Well...
Maybe in some ways.
I know. I know that mature, if you're talking in years, than I am.
Yeah.
I do have a few more under my belt.
That's true. That's true. Mm-hmm.
Well, it's good to see you guys.
Yes.
I'm pretending that I see you.
Yeah.
Because I do. I see a lot of you on Instagram.
Totally.
And that's fun.
It is fun. Yeah. And it's been a while, it feels like. I think it was...
Right, because we did it. No, I don't know. We're never going to remember.
It was kind of a cockeyed kind of recording, so I feel like it's been over 2 weeks.
But it hasn't. You know what? We did it on a Monday.
Was it a Monday?
So tomorrow would be 2 weeks.
Are you serious? Was it really a Monday? I don't think it was a Monday.
It?
No, it was like a Thursday or something weird.
Oh, right.
Because then we were like, do we record this next weekend?
Oh, yeah, we were confused.
Yeah.
We're still confused as we
really
speak.
don't know what's going on.
No, but whatever.
Yeah. It was January sometime when we recorded last. It was. Now we're in February.
Now we're in February.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, we do. And we have a table full of stuff to talk about. The table.
The table. But thank you for watching us.
Yeah, thanks for joining us.
New and returning viewers.
New and returning viewers.
We appreciate you checking us out and returning if you've come back multiple times.
And for those of you that have been here from the beginning,
God bless you.
Thank you. Yes. For sticking with us.
Hanging in there.
Watching all our different ways of doing things.
That's right. Although they might be bored, they might think we do the same thing all the time.
We kind of do. I mean, there's only so much you can mix it up.
That's right. We're creatures of old habits.
We are.
Yeah.
No, I just thought of something I did the other day.
Oh boy, what'd you do?
It would be kind of hard to explain.
Would it?
Okay. You know how if you're making a French press pot of coffee,
yep.
So you've got your glass thing.
Carafe. Is that what it's called?
Good job coming up with the word. Your glass carafe is in your metal, holder thing.
Yep.
Got a word for that?
I don't.
Okay.
Holder thing sounds
Holder
good.
thing. Okay.
Sounds
so
accurate.
I get my scoops of coffee and I dump them in, and I realize the glass carafe wasn't in it.
Oh.
So it's
lovely.
Just right over the counter. Yeah.
So your coffee didn't turn out too well.
It was really bad when I put the water in. No, I figured it out before that point.
That's good. And you figured it out when you made my coffee.
I did,
so
yeah.
That's good.
I'm a very experienced coffee maker.
You are. You shouldn't be making those kind of amateur mistakes anymore.
I'm still a rookie sometimes.
Oh, my goodness.
So.
Well, I just want to say before we start, thank you, everybody, for your kind comments on Instagram about my grandpa passing. They were very, very sweet. They made my day. So I appreciate it big time. So.
It's very heartwarming because you guys were really awesome about Nina.
Totally.
Right, because that's right. That's when when we podcast last, that's when things really went weird sideways with Nina.
Yeah.
And it was truly comforting.
Totally.
I always wonder that when someone has something go on that I've never maybe met in person or whatever, and I'm offering my, genuine...
condolences or whatever. Yeah.
Is it like, well, it really does make a difference.
It totally does. And it was just comforting to, come home after visiting my grandpa or whatever before he passed and reading all those comments, just knowing people were thinking of you, praying for you, sending positive thoughts, whatever, hugs. It was really sweet and kind.
And I totally believe in puppy prayers now.
Oh, totally. I do.
Of course, I do believe in the power of prayer and stuff, but even for your dog.
Totally. God cares about animals too.
Yes.
Yeah.
But
Yep.
So Nina's back to herself.
She is.
Getting into the garbage, trying to get into people's chocolate. I mean, she's my favorite dog, but she is a devious little bitch. That's what she is.
She's a female.
She is. Yeah. She's a definite. Yeah. No, I love her to death. So
she's sweet. Yeah.
So happy that she's okay.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Yeah. That would not have been good.
No, I know. I'm just. I was bugging you and because I really did. I just thought that was gonna be the end.
Oh yeah, when our dogs get sick, I get stressed. I can't sleep. I can't eat. I can't. I don't know. It's just
and then
bad.
The husband and I were kind of at odds.
Yes, my husband and I would be too.
Yeah, and the funny thing is he loves her.
Totally.
It's not like he's unfeeling. He's just he's got a little different
take on how much is acceptable to spend on an animal.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And we were so far from being at that place in my mind.
But you were over in his mind.
Yeah. So thanks for buying some of my yarn. That really took. I mean, we didn't. I felt like I was kind of being deceitful, and I didn't mean to be. I didn't need to sell the yarn in order to pay a bill. It just felt like something I could do to be like, you know what, I'll
contribute something.
Exactly.
To it,
I will spend as much as I can raise if I have to, because she's my baby.
Yeah.
But that did get us thinking about a new thread. We have some new threads on our Ravelry page. The KKW Boutique.
It's very chic.
Very chic. If you guys have any yarn in your D-stash, feel free to list it there.
Or bags.
Right. Yep, or needles. You know, not like no one would do this anyway, but yeah, not something all ratty looking.
Right.
Nobody has that.
Right.
But and then you can post it on Instagram and refer people to our thread. It's not, they don't have to be a member to come by, because they're going to work through each person. We're not going to be involved. We just are hosting the thread because it is nice. It's great to be able to buy from someone's D-stash or stash or whatever.
Yeah.
Reduce, reuse, recycle.
That's right.
Well, we're not really recycling, but we're recycling a purchase.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
going to a good home.
Yeah.
Somebody who will use it.
It makes you happy knowing it's going to a good home. It's all part of us.
That's right. Sharing the love with others.
Exactly. So that's new there. And so January was fun with our Knitalongs. Everyone seemed like, I mean, there's some freaking sock machines out there that like knit a lot of socks.
Yes. That's awesome.
I'm happy that I got mine done.
Oh my gosh, me too. I was just glad to get the one pair done.
Yeah.
Now I'm working on February's. Yeah.
Yes, you are.
I am.
So, but in the midst of that, we did decide to have a thread that's going to be open the duration, called the Island of Misfit Knits. So if you start something in the given month and you don't quite get it done,
shame on you. No,
but we totally get it.
Totally, I probably will be there.
So post it when you do get it done in the Island of Misfit Knits. At the end, or maybe along the way, we will do some drawings from there, because I mean, let's face it, it's just fun to be part of a knit along.
Totally.
That's all it is. And this is I finished my little sock.
Cute.
I started it in January, finished it in February, so it will go into the Island of Misfit Knits.
Nice.
But like others were doing, I thought this was such a brilliant idea. Each month, you have your sock yarn for the month. People are knitting miniature socks of that, and then at the end you have, a representation of all the months that you did, and I like that idea.
That's cute.
And what I decided to do is, when I'm doing these, use double points.
Okay.
And do cuff down.
Okay.
So that I don't completely forget how to do either of those things.
Brilliant.
But since it's not my favoritist way to do those, a mini sock is perfect. So it worked out good. It was fun using. I used size 2 DPNs and did cuff down, the heel, one of those things, because I hadn't done that in a long time. So yeah, I think that's perfect, because I do enjoy double points. It's fun,
Yep.
But I don't want to do the whole sock that way.
Well, and you do kind of lose it if you don't.
You totally
I went
do.
to use them, I don't know, for something. I don't remember what I was making about a month or two ago. Maybe it was over Christmas time. And I was all fiddly again. I felt like I was all thumbs. And I was like, what is wrong with me? I used to always do double point.
Oh, totally. And you'll talk about this. You can even talk about it now if you want. But cuff down, if you're used to doing toe up, I hate casting on, cuff down.
Yeah, I was telling Michelle I completely forgot how to do it. I was doing my, I prematurely started my February socks and got my hand slapped by Michelle. Mm-hmm. So I think the gods of socks cursed me.
You don't want to mess with me
because I screwed them up royally. I was trying to do cuff down because I hadn't done cuff down in forever. And I just could not, I don't know, it was like foreign language to me. I was like, I used to always do cuff down. Yeah. So I ripped them out and started after February 1st.
See what happens?
So I know. So you really have to follow the rules.
This woman.
Mm-hmm. You have to follow the rules. Otherwise, sock fairies will come and get you or something. I don't know what it is, but yeah. So it's good to practice those things.
Yes, it is.
You forget.
Mm-hmm. So that's the Island of Misfit Knits. Mm-hmm. And we have a bunch of swaps opened up in there. Mm-hmm. And some people had asked, what's a swapless swap? Mm-hmm. And I didn't answer it on Ravelry, sorry. Because I knew we'd talk about it. Mm-hmm. And I've been spending way too much time on there, poor me, updating all the Knitalong stuff. So I'm not complaining, but I can only do so much computer time.
Totally.
And I do it at work if I can.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Just to mix up my day there.
Definitely.
But, I don't want to, we want to knit. We want to be knitting when we're at home and whatever. So, okay, so a swapless swap is you pay the money. It's generally $30-ish. And you will get back, you will receive like 10, I should have read it.
Was it 40 yards?
Well, it's whatever it is, it comes out to a skein of yarn. So if you're getting 10, they would be 20 grams each. Okay. Or would it be 40? 40.
I think they were 40. I thought
yes,
that's what I read.
Because 10 times 40 is 400.
Right.
And a skein of yarn is typically 400. So yeah, you're right. So it's 40.
I can't say, I don't know if it was yards or grams. That's funny.
Right. So
grams.
It would be grams because it's a 4. Yeah. Right.
Yeah, I think. I don't know.
Go read it.
You know
okay.
what we're talking
Go
about.
to our thread. Lisa, who talks about them, she coordinates them. She explains what it is.
Yeah, she knows all that stuff.
Yeah. Don't come to us for answers. You guys know that by now.
No idea.
So, but anyway, here's the deal. You pay money to her. She gets the yarn back to you. That's all you need to know. You don't have to do anything.
You don't have to send out anything.
That's why we don't know anything about it, because we just pay the money and then we get the stuff.
Yeah.
So, but we have some awesome dyers lined up. Our first one is in April, or at least the money's due, I think, by mid-April, and then you get them a couple weeks later or whatever. But guess who it is? Do you want to say it?
Yarn Cafe Creations.
Our crush yarn.
Yeah.
Not like we don't love them all.
We love them all.
But we're,
I don't know. I just have a special relationship with Yarn Cafe
Creations. Because she likes it fluffy.
I do.
Now, let me just tell you, everyone that commented and said it was Despicable Me, because last episode I had this, it's so fluffy in my head. It's not. I know what you're saying, because when I Googled it trying to find it, what came up was Despicable Me. I don't watch that.
Yeah.
And that is not the voice in my head, and it definitely wasn't that. So I think it's from Rhino from Bolt.
Oh, okay.
But I Googled that and I could find nothing. I'm going to have to watch the movie again.
Yes.
What's disturbing to me is that I might just have this
voice
unsubstantiated voice that says, it's so fluffy, like that. It's kind of like that.
Almost sounds like Scooby-Doo.
But it's kind of sounds like that, but it's not Scooby-Doo. It's not that gravelly.
Okay.
Okay, but it's like, okay, if you've seen Bolt.
Yeah.
Remember Bolt? Have you seen it?
Been forever,
I have it. You can borrow it.
Okay.
Rhino is the hamster.
Okay.
In the little ball, and he runs around, Yeah. He's really cute.
Yeah.
It's his voice.
Interesting.
So I might just have to rewatch that movie.
You probably should.
But I appreciate you guys trying to answer that for me.
Yes.
But that's not it.
Yeah.
So the mystery continues. Who's the voice in Michelle's head? Which one, you ask?
Exactly.
I want to see that movie about the Split. I think it's called Split. The guy that abducts the girls, and he's got all the personalities.
Oh, nice. That sounds like a happy movie.
It's my kind of movie, though. Have you seen the preview?
Nope.
Oh my gosh, it looks so awesome. So I might go see it tomorrow.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway. Oh, okay. And then the next one that's like May is in the Deep UC. Love her yarn.
Love. Yes. Beautiful.
And then June is our dear friend. Oh wait. It's not Dear Sweet.
Not Dear Sweet.
That'll be
the
next
name
one.
For her.
Yeah, we do. Carrie. Well, she's really, I don't think she's bittersweet. She's our bittersweet friend.
Bittersweet? Why bitter?
She's not bitter. She's got
She's spicy.
Yeah.
I think she's kind of spicy.
But we've got Spice
we have
Girl.
Spice Girl.
Okay, we're going to have to work on this. Creative Obsession is who we're talking about.
Yeah, Carrie. I gotta think of something for her.
Yeah, we're going to have to come up with something for her.
Feisty Carrie.
Feisty Carrie.
Feisty.
She is. I mean, she's got like an edge to her that's like, you know, she seems nice, but I know there's that side to her, you know, and I can say that because we
adore her. So
yeah.
She knows we love her.
She donated a skein of yarn to us for our. Well, she didn't really say what it's for, but
whatever we want it to be for.
Yeah, so we're going to have this be one of our prizes for our knit-along, for the sock knit-along.
What's it called?
Oh, this is the Autumn Blaze, isn't it? Or is it? No.
Unnamed. Limited edition.
Oh, right, we were supposed to name it. Oh,
yes.
Gosh, we forgot. Anyway, it's gonna remain unnamed. But by the time we do it as a giveaway, we will have a name.
Yes. I thought Lori came up with a good name for it, didn't she? When Carrie first brought it to us.
Well, she said something about flowers or something.
Oh yeah, it was an orchid.
I think we should call it Margaritaville.
I like Margaritaville. Let's just do that.
Because it's kind of like, all the different kinds of good margaritas. I like that color margarita.
Yep.
And that color margarita.
Do they have flavors or are they just colored?
Oh no, they do like lime and like like a raspberry or a watermelon or something. Margarita is probably the only drink that I would ever order.
Yeah.
And it has to be blended. I don't like it on the rocks.
Yeah.
But I don't want the salt on the glass because I don't like the salt.
Oh, okay.
Do you?
Yeah, I don't mind it.
So, anyway.
I think that's a good name for it, though.
Okay, Margaritaville.
I think so.
Wasting away. Yeah. Margaritaville. Looking for that lost shaker of salt. Don't have to look for it for me because I don't want it.
You don't want it. Yeah, take it away.
Exactly. So, then all those giveaways. Should we come back to those?
Yeah, let's come back to
those. Yeah, because I feel like we've done nothing but talk about, stuff.
I know.
Yeah.
We're trying to find a way to get through things quickly for you guys.
Yeah.
So if you're not interested in all that kind of stuff.
But I refuse to be one of those people that, and I'm not criticizing people that do this, but I'm not going to mark our video, well, we talk about this at this time and this at this time. Hey, that's your problem.
It's too technical for us.
If you don't like it, fast forward. Figure it out on your own. I'm not your... I don't know. I don't even know what that would be.
I don't need timestamp.
But I'm not it. Not me. That's just not how I roll. And I do.
We're lucky to be able to push play and stop when it's time.
We're lucky that we have never once yet, and I don't know if I want to jinx us.
Knock on plastic.
We've never done this entire thing and realized that we didn't hit record.
Right, we've never had to re-record.
Yes.
Yeah, which is, oh my gosh, that'd be weird.
We wouldn't be able to do it. We'd have to do it another day.
We'd have to do it a different day. We totally would.
Because we'd be done talking by then.
Yeah.
We'd have nothing left to say.
No, yeah, and to know if you've repeated things or did we talk about that? Did we not? Yeah.
We do that enough as it is.
We do. We don't need that help of having to re-record.
So, do you want to talk about something or do you want me to? Because I'm pretty excited.
Go for it if you're pretty excited.
No, I'm just so excited that I learned how to do 2 at a time
socks. So how did you learn?
I watched...
Didn't you used to do 2 at a time socks?
Not on one needle.
Really? I thought you had originally or done it a while ago.
No.
Okay, so what'd you watch?
Well, I watched... first I watched one by the Pink Gal.
Very Pink Knits.
Very Pink Knits.
Love her.
I love her too, but the one that I watched was a cuff down.
Okay.
And I was like, I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that. But I realized it's like a super simple process, and especially since I already magic loop.
Right.
So it's not hard. When I watched the thing about casting on to do cuff down 2 at a time, it was a little bit complicated looking.
Okay.
Because you cast some on, and then you have to cast on your next pair on DPNs and then transfer them onto your needle.
Oh, interesting.
No thanks.
Yeah, okay.
And I mean, if I really preferred cuff down, or if I had a cuff down pattern that I really wanted to do, I would do it. But I pretty much avoid those times where I have to do something that I don't want to.
Right.
So the one that I watched just to get the toe up going was Knit Pearl Hunter.
Knit Pearl Hunter.
And I watched hers versus just because that's what came up, and it was like 5 minutes.
Nice. I'm going to write that down.
Yes. Excuse me. It'll be in show notes, but write it down because who knows when I'll get those done.
That's right.
Because I'm having too much fun knitting.
She is.
if you've never magic looped, you'd probably want to watch one that talks a little bit more in depth. But if you're already magic looping, you don't need much. One thing I will tell you is, like with these ones, my mustache yarn, Be Mine.
Cute.
And then the toes are Yarn Cafe Creations in the bright pink. I didn't divide this.
Okay.
And so when I did my toes, I was having to,
yarn management.
Yarn management. I wanted to see if I could deal with that. I would just prefer not to.
Okay.
That's just not my thing.
It's good to know.
It's just too much work for, like, if you have a skein, excuse me, that for whatever reason you don't want to divide.
Right.
You could do it.
Yeah.
It's just, if I can cut out one thing that's going to frustrate me,
totally,
I'm cutting it out.
Yeah.
And so the mustache, now here's something I'd never done before. Mustache, this was an OCD skein, which means it already comes in 2 skeins.
Nice.
I put it on my Swift and, start snipping the things to, I forgot that it was an OCD skein. And so I had them both on there. And then when it had all these ends, I was like, holy crap, what did I cut that I wasn't supposed to? Because I had 4 ends all of a sudden. It took a while before I remembered, oh yeah, this is an OCD skein. So I took one off and wound them up. But, so she does them that way so you can have perfectly matched socks. Well, I actually didn't want perfectly matched socks, so I made sure that I didn't have them perfectly matched. And so when you're doing 2 at a time, you knit. Well, watch the video because I'm so bad at explaining. But
just I have a question.
Yeah.
If I don't ask it now, I'll forget. So when you do 2 at a time, is it do you absolutely have to have a 40-inch cable?
No, I'm still doing 32.
Okay, you're still doing 32.
Yeah.
Okay. So
I still wouldn't want a 40. I think that would be too much.
Okay.
But so you just, you knit across. Yeah. The only time it's a little bit, you need to make sure that between socks you're dropping
the one
and picking up the other.
Okay.
So one thing you could do is, one thing I thought of, if that was a struggle for you, you could do, if you had multiple socks going, you could do one of each on here and one of each on your other needle. Like if you had 2 pairs of socks going.
Gotcha. Like that's at first what I thought you were doing there. I thought you were, because they weren't perfectly matched. I thought maybe you were going to do 2 different ones. And then...
I don't think it's that big a deal.
Yeah.
Like once you get into the rhythm of it, you're only having to drop the yarn twice and pick up the other one, because when you're getting to this end, you're still using that yarn. And, it's just muscle memory. You do it a few times and you get used to it. When I first cast on my other ones, I did have to go back and unknit a row or a round because I forgot to drop it a couple times.
Oh, okay.
But that's not that big a deal.
Yeah.
So you knit your first one, and I did buy a pair of the signature DPN, or not DPNs, size 1, the sock ones. Oh my gosh, they nailed it. What I love,
I hate that when expensive needles nail it.
I know. And I felt kind of justified because I had ordered a bunch of other needles and the order got canceled because the company, it's like Flight or something, they decided not to release until 2018 because they're still trying to work something out. They don't want to release an inferior product. So I thought, free money.
Yeah, I was ordering to spend that anyway. So
right, it was already considered spent. This join on the signature sock needles is like awesome.
Butter.
Yeah, totally. So I just finished that one. So I'm going to drop that yarn.
Okay.
And I'm going to knit with this yarn now.
Okay.
And
interesting.
Is this any faster? No, probably not. You're probably not maybe going to get them done any faster than if you were to have 2 socks on 2 magic loops going. But I like having, I just like it.
Well, the thing is, it's exactly going to be the same size.
Yep.
Whereas when I do 2 at a time on different needles, I'm constantly comparing them, to see are they the same size yet? Because I don't count rows. I never count eyeball rows. It.
Yeah.
And so this would be nice because you wouldn't even have to think.
You're totally going to start your heels at exactly the same time. You're going to do everything.
Now, do you think heels are going to be difficult?
No, I don't think anything's going to be difficult.
Okay.
Really, it's like, because you're knitting 2 different socks, you're just doing it
but doing the same part on each sock. So if you're working on just one side,
yeah,
you're just going to work on one side of both socks.
Yeah, you're just getting it done all at once.
Yeah.
So you just finished there. Mm-hmm. So now you're going to turn it, and you can just move these as you need to, which is nice.
Oh, right, because you're still using the purple for
you're
that
still going to use
sock.
that one. Whoops, I did move that down a little too far. No big deal.
Yeah. That's why I was wondering if a 40 would...
Well, a 40 might be, but I still feel like that would be a lot of cable.
Yeah.
I don't like having a ton of cable.
Yeah.
I don't like not having enough. I mean, that is kind of that's probably making a terrible noise. Sorry about that. That's probably like really bad. There, we'll hang it there. Have the microphone, and I think if you do any kind of noise by it, it's like really loud to you. But see, but as I'm pushing this needle through, it will just, look at that. I mean, it just went through all those stitches.
Yeah, it's perfect.
It's really nice. So yeah, now I'm going to use the purple. Yeah. I'm just going to do the same thing. So
that's awesome.
I am really happy that it's funny that I resisted this for so long.
Me too.
It was so scary to me.
I know. Isn't that funny though, how quickly you learn things, and after so many years of knitting, things do not seem overly complicated anymore. Like even brioche, learning that, once I got it, I was like, it's just knitting, and it's just, it's really not as complicated as I made it out to be.
Why were we so scared?
I know. Why was I so scared? Like, if you have a good tutorial on YouTube to watch,
I know.
Watch it 20 billion times. That's what I did with the crochet blanket, Some people get it the first time, but it took me several times.
I know, and I was so prepared for that to be complicated.
Yeah.
And it wasn't for me, because I have done, I've done blankets in that before, just not following any kind of...
Yeah, pattern or anything.
And I didn't do it like that, but as far as doing triple crochets, I already knew how to do those.
Yeah.
So...
But you know what I mean? Sometimes I think we build it up in our heads so much that we just have a brain block.
I had a total brain block because that just seemed so hard to me.
Yeah.
And what really got me to do it was that I could not decide between my mustache and my Lolo Did It for February socks, since I thought, well, if I could do them at the same time.
That would be nice.
So that's what I'm doing.
Nice.
You've probably seen.
That almost makes it easier to do 2 pairs of socks at the same time, because you feel like you're just doing one sock.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
But you're really doing 2.
You are. And
so when you're done, you're going to have 2 pairs of socks done.
Yes.
Yeah. It's pretty nice.
And I am totally a single sock syndrome or whatever. I get one, if I don't do them at the same time.
Yeah.
I don't do it. It's really hard for me to do the other one. So I haven't gotten that far. But this is the Lolo Did It in that grease.
That's really pretty.
I love it.
I love those pops of blue.
I do too. And the toes here is a mustache yarn that I bought a mini skein at one point when she had some.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm now a lot of people always ask about the yarn condoms. Everyone's always asking. They're by Buffy Design, but I don't think she's doing them anymore.
Oh, okay.
They're really hard to find right now. And I wanted to get the stuff to do this. I'd heard of this before, but then someone mentioned it in a Ravelry or Instagram post. Girls' tights.
Yes. Didn't Carrie do that? I think Carrie made some.
Well, I think Carrie, maybe that's where I'd heard it before.
Yeah.
And then, but somebody else had mentioned it, buy girls' tights and then just cut them. And there you have. So I wanted to get some girls' tights to do it on here, but I didn't.
In all your free time.
In all my free time.
Yes.
I was at Freddy's the other day too, so I could have, but I wasn't thinking about it. But I will, maybe before our next episode.
That'd be fun.
It would. I don't need any more, but I would make them. They're not going to be probably as nice, but who cares? They're going to serve the purpose, I think.
Condoms rarely are nice looking.
Yeah, but like I said in the thread or wherever it was, if I were to get girls' tights and make some, I would cease calling them yarn condoms.
Yes.
Because that just doesn't go good together. So
yeah.
But anyway,
yarn keepers.
Yes, yarn cozies is what they like. I think on the packaging for Buffy Ann, I think it's Buffy Ann yarn cozies. I think.
Was it you that came up with the yarn condoms?
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So yarn cozies is the nice name.
It's probably For whatever reason, I don't think it. And they do make them like in the netting. I've seen, but I don't like the net. It's like this plasticky kind of stuff. I don't like that.
Yeah.
So I would be interested in how the tights work.
That would be.
It would serve the purpose. If it doesn't last real long, throw them out. Just, So
buy some more girls' tights.
Exactly.
And you could get several of them with them.
Well, and the fun thing about that is you could get some with really cute
patterns
and
that's
stuff.
True.
Because some of mine have, like this one has hearts on it and stuff. But it would be fun to get really cute ones.
That would be. I didn't even think about that, but that's true. They do have cute little designs.
They totally
especially
do.
when spring comes and
yes,
stuff.
Exactly.
All the Easter dresses
and Christmas time and really every holiday.
Totally.
We can now coordinate our yarn
cozies. With our seasons.
Why can't we just call it a yarn tight?
We can.
Yarn tights.
Yarn tights. That's what it is.
Right, because that's what it is.
Or we could call it a girdle. Girdle for your yarn. It sucks in the yarn, I don't know. Or Spanx. Spanx for your yarn.
Spanx. Yarn Spanx.
I like that.
I tried wearing Spanx once.
Me too. I still have Spanx.
God, they hurt.
Oh, they do.
It's like something bad happens when you're not supposed to squish your organs like that.
Well, then talk about muffin top, man. When I wear mine, it's like, everything just comes out up top.
There's something on Instagram, one of those ads that'll pop up, about this. It's like this thing that you can zip onto yourself that's supposed to like suck all your fat in.
Wow.
That, I need it because I have fat to suck in, but you cannot do that.
No way.
That is not good for your organs and your body.
Or it could be a yarn girdle.
Yeah.
It could be a girdle.
It could be.
Or a corset.
I like Spanx.
Yarn corset.
I like yarn Spanx.
Yeah, yarn Spanx.
Because, still has a little bit of an edge to it, but not as creepy as condom when you're talking about girls' tights.
That's right. That's true. Like how you thought that through.
I did. Yes. Immediately that sparked something in my head right away, and I knew that those could not go together.
That's right. That's good.
Yes. See, I do still have some.
You do.
Whatever that would be.
Common sense.
Boundaries.
Boundaries, yes. Awesome. Well, I am knitting on socks, like I said, and so these are just my, I had gotten some new yarn from Amber's Yarn Shop. She was a new shop to me, and that's on something else. I don't even know why I brought that up. Sorry, that was on a different project. Okay, so this is Knitted Wit yarn. Yes, right. Again.
And because these were your naughty socks.
These were my naughty ones, but I restarted them after, and this is as far as I've gotten, so it's pretty pathetic. Could I still add the second one to it and start
totally.
it? Totally.
Because I started mine on zeros.
Yeah.
Like I was doing.
Yeah.
But Signature doesn't make sock needles in zeros.
Oh, okay.
And so I had to go with the 2.25 size 1.
Size 1, yeah.
So I decided to decrease down to 30 stitches, like we talked about.
Yeah.
And so my toes on the mustache socks were started on size zeros with 30. I increased up to 32. Then after I got the toes done, I switched it to the mustache and to the signatures.
Oh, right.
And decreased.
Okay.
So yeah, you can totally put it on there.
Because maybe I would.
Maybe when we're done here, we'll do that.
Yes. Because I still love them, but it's like now that this is my second time starting them.
And had you gotten to the heel? Is that what you said? Or
yes, I was doing part of the heel, and I don't know. I don't think I've ever done a heel gusset and what are they called? Gusset and
flap?
Heel, flap, and gusset. Thank you. I don't think I've ever done one on a toe up sock.
Oh,
I've always done it cuffed down.
Okay.
And so I don't know if that's what was throwing me. I know it's simple, but I don't know. My brain this last week has not been functioning properly, so I just ripped it out. And I was like, I'm just going to start over. And plus, then I thought, then it counts for February, so I'm totally legal.
Exactly.
But that's just Knitted Wit, and then this is Baby Regia. It's baby. They're baby yarn. So I'm just going to do this for the toe and the cuff, not the heel. Because I don't like a bunch of ends to weave in, and I feel like I want a strong heel. I don't want to have ends that I've woven in on a heel.
Oh, interesting.
So I'm just going to keep doing this. And I love this yarn. Hopefully I have enough yarn. I was telling Michelle this is all I have left.
Yeah,
so
this is
I
the
hope that's enough for 2 socks.
It probably is.
I hope so. I think so. They can be shorty socks.
I'm the one last time that said, "Oh, I'd be worried," and now I'm telling you, it's fine.
Yeah, they can be shorty socks. I don't mind.
Yeah.
But that's my socks for this month.
Nice.
In my always bags by Awesome Granny bag. What else are you working on, Missy?
Well, I'm also very excited that I started my crochet blanket.
Yes, so pretty.
I'm very excited. I mean, this makes me so happy. Did I show these?
I don't think you did.
Because they look like the toothbrush, right?
It does look like a toothbrush.
So it's the Addie crochet hook, and yes, it's got the
ergonomically correct, whatever.
And we don't know if it helps anything. So, and I just stick a stitch marker on so that I don't.
Well, that's a good idea. I didn't even think about that.
Well, you should have thought about it because I think I mentioned it last time.
Did you?
I did. And you know what? You said, that's a good idea.
I know. See, I just keep my needle in it, and then if it drops, it drops.
Oh, well, it's true. I mean, they're really easy to pick up if they drop. But you know how sometimes when you're shopping for stitch markers, they'll say, they'll say, I really like this one that you're working with.
Oh, I know. I absolutely love it. It is. I can't even remember what it is, but it was one of those skeins of yarn where she said that. I wish I knew who it was. She said that she couldn't get that color anymore when she dyed it.
Oh, didn't you say that was like? Yeah, I know. It's an Oregon dyer.
Yes. Oh, I can see her face, but I cannot remember.
Is it black trillium or bumble birch?
No, it's not bumble birch. It might be black trillium. But she said that she loves this color, but she said she can't seem to dye it anymore. It won't come out, but it's a purple.
Oh my God, I love it.
I used it on my Find Your Fade. That's it.
Yeah.
But it's this purple. It's just gorgeous. I love it. So I'm trying to use it up on everything.
Sad.
It is, and this is mammogram.
Nice. Oh, yeah. I do like how that knit up.
Angelique, Dear Sweet, her mammogram color that Michelle named, and I also have that in my Find Your Fade. That's the color somewhere. I don't know. It's on here somewhere. Oh, it's. I think that's it.
Maybe. Is it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
So it's got orange in it.
That's great. I really like that.
I love it. I might need her to dye up some more of that because I'm using it in everything. Trying to use it up. But, so, do you have anything else to say about your thing?
Well, of course I do.
Okay, go for it.
Mine is ending up really long, I think, because the first time I did the chain to start it, I did it loose.
Yeah.
But it was still kind of puckering.
Yeah.
And I did it on a larger hook. I did it on whatever you had told me to get.
Yeah.
I got
2.75. Is that what it was?
I think so.
And we're doing it on 2.5?
3.75.
Oh, 3.75.
3.75 is what I did the first chain with.
Okay.
And then 3.25 is what.
That's what it is.
So I took it out, and I did however many you told me to do. But then when I did the thing to start again, I did it like super duper loose. Like I mean, it looked funny to me, but I'm glad that I did because it's not puckering.
Yep.
So it's kind of long
cool.
now.
It's
but
nice.
And it doesn't look as cool as everyone else's yet.
Oh, it will.
You know, but I know that it will, and I am so happy to be doing this. It makes me really happy.
Doesn't it?
To be using up a lot of this yarn.
I love it.
So and it's really easy. You know, it's like one of those easy. You can watch TV. You can just
carry on a conversation.
It takes no
brain power.
No brain power, and that's perfect.
I love it.
So yeah.
Yep. It's like I've knit a couple blankets, but it's definitely, I think, my favorite blanket I've ever done. I
anticipate, as much as I love this, that I will probably send this one with Renata when she leaves for college in the fall.
Yeah.
Because I think it will definitely make her think of me.
Totally.
And
I've thought about that too, making one for each of the girls. Because I thought, I'm always going to have, hopefully I'll always have minis. I don't know. I am getting kind of low on minis now because I've tried to use up the mini. That's why I'll have several rows of some because I try to use them up. But I still have quite a few more to go.
Yeah, and we all know where to get more.
Exactly. So I'll probably keep this one for the home because I think it'll be done pretty soon. And then do another one for Keely.
Yeah, and I guess, that being said, it depends on how long
that takes you to do.
I guess I should say I will do one for her, but fall's going to be here before we know it.
Well, and in the summer, how often are you going to want to work on a blanket in the heat?
True.
I don't know, but if you're in the house, I guess.
Yeah, I'm always in the house.
Yeah, that'd work.
I mean, not always.
Yeah,
mostly.
We like to be
with the air conditioning on.
Totally, if it's hot.
I am in so much trouble this fall, or when Renata graduates, because Friday, I went to, it was Spirit Week at school. And on Friday, they had an assembly where they had air bands, which each grade does this thing, right? And it's, they're each assigned a channel, a TV channel, or a network, and then they had to come up with this like 9-minute dance or something that incorporates shows or whatever. It was kind of cool. I mean, it's always cool. I've gone every other year, but so Renata was in it. Rebecca didn't participate, but Renata did it with her senior class, and there's nothing emotional about it.
Right.
There's nothing that should make a mom fight back tears.
But it does.
But I'm sitting there, and it starts going through my head. This is her last year. She's graduating. This is her last.
Last winter formal.
Yeah, I start tearing up in this thing, and I'm just like, oh my God, I'm never gonna make it through graduation.
I know.
I'm gonna be.
Well, I don't know if I was telling
idiot.
I think I was telling Michelle, but like at my daughter's graduation, it's small, so all the parents speak at it about their kids, and the kids put together their own video. So each kid has I don't know how many minute video, you know, and their senior pictures come up on the screen, and it's put to music that they've chosen. And I just know I'm going to be bawling my head off. I'm going to be just, and I'm an ugly crier. Some people can cry and look good. I do not look good crying. It's just an ugly cry. And so I don't know how I'm going to get through that. I don't know how I'm going to be able to talk.
Well, I have something that might help with that, but
what?
It also might make you fall asleep.
Alcohol?
No.
Oh. I don't know how that would work.
Probably not a good idea. There's nothing worse.
Remember, we're not going to be drunk at our kids' graduation.
Right. Nothing worse than an emotional drunk.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. That totally drives me nuts.
But yeah, I'm not looking forward to that.
I know. I don't blame you.
Yeah.
I mean, at least I can be sitting
one
there.
Of the hundreds.
Yes.
Or however many. Yeah.
I'll just sit and knit until it's my kid's turn.
That's right. And you'll clap.
Pay attention.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll try to cry later.
Totally.
I won't though. I'll be fine. It'll just be that moment. You know. And it's. I mean, I'm happy for her.
Totally. Oh, and it's a huge, long journey. But I feel like we homeschooled a lot of years too, so we remember all those times.
Yeah.
And
totally.
Yeah.
Quite the investment.
It is. It is. So I decided to do the Snow Melt Shawl Mystery Knitalong by Helen Stewart.
Just try to get me to go in on it. And
well, I'm not like official. Like I've not signed up on anything. So I just paid, got the pattern, and decided to do it. But I'm not like eligible for any prizes. I'm not posting pictures.
Well, why don't you? I mean, if you're doing it.
I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to do any of that stuff. I don't know how to post pictures.
You are trainable.
I am. If I had time. If you can go over to my house at like 7 o'clock at night and
well, I would have, but you didn't know your password to your Wi-Fi, so I couldn't show you on my laptop.
Yeah, I don't even know. That's the thing. I try to not be on the computer. I'm on my phone, but as far as being on a computer...
well, and you can do all that stuff on your phone.
I probably can.
It's just, to me, it's easier on the laptop, but...
I'm sure it is. So, if you don't want to see the progress I've made, then look away, because the first clue was released last week, and the next clue is released this next Tuesday, I think.
Well, I'm sure anxious to see.
So some people may not be done with their first clue. I am. I did it right away.
And I would have done this if I was done with my Find Your Fade.
Well, wait till you see what I've done, because you may not like it.
Oh, okay.
Some people, and I think I would like it better if I liked my yarn better, my yarn choices.
Well, see, and that's what sucks about the Mystery Knitalong.
But see, Helen Stewart was brilliant and had a video talking about yarn choice and what she recommended without giving too much away. She, talked about that. So that was very helpful. But I still, when I show you my colors, I don't know. I picked, let's see. So I have Venus Flytrap by Voolenvie. And I love these colors individually, so it's nothing against the colors themselves. So that's Venus Flytrap. Really pretty. And I love it. Love the color.
It kind of matches my shirt.
There you go.
Well,
and
then it's lighter.
This is Bumble Birch. And it's a light green. So I don't know, but I don't know the colorway.
Did you run these by Carrie?
No, I didn't.
I'm just asking.
And then this one is one I just bought. This was the Amber's Yarn Shop. And it is called Sour Apple. Ooh. Okay, so these three together. So they match.
Yeah, they do.
Okay.
Yeah.
So look away if you don't want to see. Excuse me, I just belched. I don't ever burp. Sorry. Okay, so this is it so far. Somebody was talking about how they wish they would have gone down a needle size because it's kind of loosey-goosey,
I kind of like it.
Do you? So this is the first clue, so I'm done with the first clue.
Okay, good job.
So We will see. I don't know.
I really actually like your colors together.
Do you?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Good to hear that, because I need affirmation. So anyway, I don't know. And I don't know how big it'll be. I think she gave dimensions. I'm trying to remember if she gave dimensions on how big it's going to be.
I like that. I mean,
Thank you.
I still need to finish my Find Your Fade before I take on anything else.
Oh, so approximately 60 inches in diameter across the top edge and 74 or 29 inches neck to bottom edge.
Oh, okay.
So not very deep.
Not very deep.
Right.
Right.
But long.
Correct. So the wingspan is your big number.
So that'd be about 5 feet.
Yes.
Yeah, 5 feet long. So that sounds like that'll be a good size.
That's a good size. I like things deeper.
Me too. Me too. So, but it's fine. I'm not in love with it. It's fun to knit though. I mean, I finished the clue 2 days ago. So, I mean, as soon as I got the first clue, I cast it on and was done within a couple days. And so it's fun. It's a fun knit along. And I like the mystery of it. I kind of like knowing Tuesday I'm going to get the next clue. That'll be fun.
I love the idea.
Yeah. And I trust Helen Stewart. Like, I trust that it's going to be, because I've knit some of her shawls before, at least one. Can't remember what it was called. And she's a wonderful designer, so I know it's going to be pretty. I just hope that the yarn choices I made,
Yes.
I hope I'll wear it. I don't know.
And that's been my problem.
Yeah.
I mean, I've only done a couple.
Right.
But not knowing what it's going to knit up, like, I don't know how to combine colors. If I was better at putting colors together, or... Although, it's been a while since I've done that, so maybe I should have.
Maybe you'd be better at it, I know.
Maybe.
Well, the other thing is, too, is knowing which color is the dominant color.
Right.
Like, okay, which one do I love the most? Like, I probably would have picked Voolenvie yarn maybe as the primary color, but I think it's that light green, the bumble birch, that's going to be the main color.
And so when you first started, did you know that those two were going to be striping?
No.
Yeah, see, that would be hard.
Yeah. And the thing is, too, I don't know what I was going to say. I just lost my train of thought.
So you didn't even know which one really to cast on?
Well, I knew that the green, she mentioned something about some people don't like lace in a variegated or striping type yarn. She said, but some people do. But if that's something you don't like, don't use a color like that for the lace section. So I didn't. I kind of picked... she named them color A, B, and C. Okay, so this color is going to be lace, some lace. So I knew that. So
she did say like B and C are going to stripe.
I don't think she said they would stripe.
Okay.
I don't think. But I feel like she gave good enough instruction that, I picked to the best of my ability. It's just, I don't know. It's a light colored shawl.
Yeah.
Which is good for spring. That's kind
totally
of
spring.
When it said snow melt, my brain was thinking, how under the snow the grass is kind of a funky green because it hasn't seen daylight. It's had snow, at least my grass, that's what it looks like. And then when the snow melts, you start to see little buds coming out of the ground, which made me think of the pinks and the greens in that sour apple colorway.
Oh, okay.
And then as the sun comes out more and the rains come, your grass greens up a lot darker.
You really put a lot into your
Not really.
thought.
Like Voolenvie yarn, it's much greener and lush, so I thought snow melt, it's kind of like that, because right now my grass just looks really like it's starving for some sun. It's like this light I don't know, it just doesn't look too hot, but
yeah, and here we are again. They're forecasting some snow for us later today.
It's crazy.
And
I just think they're liars. I don't think we're gonna get it.
I don't think so either. The rain has been absolutely nonstop.
Torrential.
Yes.
On my way to church this morning, I was driving and on the highway, and the car and going the other direction, water splashed up on my windshield, and I could not see for a couple seconds, and it freaked me out. I immediately slowed down, but not too much because I'm afraid the person behind me can't see that I'm. It was scary. There was so much rain on the road.
It's crazy. Oh, and it's Super Bowl Sunday.
It is.
We don't care.
We don't care. Yeah,
but maybe someone else does. Well, I think there's a few people that do care.
A few people out there.
There's just nothing that appeals to me.
No, me either. Okay, I have one more project on the nails. Do you have anything else on the nails?
Yeah, I do, but go for it.
Okay.
Okay, I'll start.
Well, I was telling Michelle that I had to start my Void all over again by Melanie Berg. I feel like a dork, but
I know, that really sucks.
I know. So I forget why. Up because I screwed up.
Oh, right. Yes.
That's the picture. It's really, really pretty. I screwed up, and it's one of those stitches that it's not hard to do the stitch, but I don't know how to undo it or go back to it or recognize what it looks like. And so I undid it all. And then I went up a needle size because I'm not super enjoying knitting this because it's kind of tight. So going up a needle size definitely has loosened it up some. I hope I don't regret that decision because I do like it tightly knitted. Like the pattern, it shows that it's really a tight, almost like a woven, I mean, it almost looks like it's woven, you know, because it's so, there's no holes in it. This one does have some, but I still like it.
I think you're going to be more comfortable in it like that because it's so stiff otherwise.
Yeah, and it's definitely going to be warm. I probably won't even wear it this season. But anyway, this is probably the least thing that I want to work on.
Yeah. Because
it's an 8-row repeat. But I am keeping better track now of the rows because you have to repeat the 8 rows 12 times or more than that. No, I think it's 20 sometimes. Anyway, I wasn't keeping track of that because they said when you reach this number, that's when you're done doing the repeats.
Yeah.
Well, I was getting to the point where I was counting them all the time. So I was like, I have got to be almost there. Come on. You know, and so I kept counting and I was like, no, I'm nowhere close. I still got to repeat this. And so to me, that kind of just in my head made me feel discouraged and not want to keep knitting.
Yeah.
But now that I can actually check off, cool, another time. I don't have to do it this many more times. It helps me mentally to push through. But so anyway, that's probably the least thing that I want to work on right now. But
I forgot to bring my snowman up.
Your snowman?
My finished snowman. No, he's down. She's downstairs.
I have to flash a picture.
Yeah, I will. I will pop a picture in there.
Mm-hmm.
But what you said that made me think of it was, you know, sometimes you have those projects, you like them, whatever, but you just want to be done with it. That's how I felt about that poor snowman.
Yeah.
And it wasn't difficult. It was a small project, but oh my gosh, I just wanted to be done.
Yeah.
And maybe because I don't really love the yarn.
And that's the thing with this yarn. I like the idea of it, but it's worsted and it's very thick.
Same. I'm using worsted on the snowman, and I think I just don't like working on worsted.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Unless it's like do they make cashmere worsted? I don't know.
Oh, of course they do.
Okay, so if it was that, I would probably enjoy it more.
Probably, but yeah, I don't know. It just and like the feel of the yarn that I'm using for the snowman, there's nothing wrong with it. It's it's
is it acrylic
it's an acrylic wool blend.
Okay.
It's Cascade, Pacific or whatever. It's not bad. I just don't actually have a bunch of it behind me. Doesn't matter. You don't need to see my balls, my yarn balls. Sorry. I know. Sometimes it just doesn't. It's like you say it and it's like that. That wasn't even funny to me. If I can't even laugh at myself, I know there's a problem. That was it. So, but I think I've showed. Yes, of course I showed. I love this bag.
So cute.
But I had dropped some yarn, and so...
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Well, good luck.
Oh, forget it. I'm just going to put this whole thing down there.
You'll be doing that for a while.
I could be doing that a while.
You could be. So what else are you on?
I am still working on my Find Your Fade.
Anxious to see it.
Well, it hasn't grown a ton because I haven't worked on it a ton, but I love it.
Yeah.
I'm almost done melting in, I think, my 4th color.
Okay.
And it is funny how I stopped in the middle of a row last night because I was so tired. I really wanted to get done the part where I was doing this last.
Yeah.
Because I wanted it to just have one color in it.
Yes.
It would just be down to the one
agree.
color. But, so it's
pretty.
This part still looks the same.
Yeah, it's pretty though.
So what have I done? I've finished with just the...
So from that progress keeper up? Or, okay.
No, I don't even think I'd started the lace the last time we did this. But the last time we podcast. So this is the one...
The colors are pretty though.
It
really blends well.
This has been really what I had kind of planned in my head is not what's happened.
Interesting.
Yeah, I've changed. It's just kind of like as I'm going, I'm then taking it and looking at some choices. What I'm using here, what I've put in as my 4th color, and you really can't see it yet. That's why I really wanted to get it past the point where it was just barely able to. I don't think that's going to do much for you, but it's Always by Up in Yarns, and I believe that it was a colorway that had something to. It was like a dedication to Snape.
It's beautiful.
I love it.
So pretty.
And so
that's going to be gorgeous when it is just by itself.
It is really going to, I'm really excited to see it because it's just a gorgeous greens and blues. And so, yeah, it is funny how, I don't have the other colors that I think are going to be in this still. You know, I'd planned on putting my Voolenvie Dirty on Purpose, ended up selling, because I have so many other colors that I really like. But yeah, so I don't even know for sure what's going to be in here next.
That's
It'll
exciting,
just be,
though.
Yeah, it's like,
but
so
it's beautiful.
I do need to work on it more. Everyone now is getting to the point where they're done, and so I'm starting to see the finished ones on there, and it makes me want to work on it.
Totally.
Because I'm anxious to get it to where I can wear it.
Well, and the one thing I'll have to say I do love about it, because I was telling Michelle, that's my finished object for today is my Find Your Fade, but at first I was like, I don't even know how to wear this thing. Like, it's just too big. Well, I have found that just wrapping it around like I normally do with all my other shawls, it's so nice because the ends are so long that you never have to worry about it coming off.
Oh, that's
it does not come off. It does not come undone.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, when you put it on for the day, it's on for the day.
Yeah.
So I love that about it because...
And I love that you're getting so many different looks.
Totally.
You know, it's not
based
like...
on what you have showing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I love it. And I didn't even wash or block it because I told Michelle it is huge. Like, I mean, I probably should wash it. But I haven't because I haven't... It's just, I don't need it to grow, but I do need to wash it probably.
Oh, I don't know. I mean,
but I love it.
The best thing about washing it is having it smell like tuft woolens.
I don't have any that I want, that I'm willing to cut up. The fire one I would, but then
you don't want that
be
to
out of
smell
the package.
like...
Oh, I do.
You want it to smell like smoke.
I do.
You want your lovely...
I love
Find Your
campfire
Fade.
Smoke. I love smoke. But anyway, this is the mammogram. This is probably my favorite, the purple, and then the mammogram that Angelique dyed up.
I do like how that knits up.
I need a whole other skein of it. To me, it's the best of every world because it's got sparkle. It has orange, but then it has purples and blues. Like it's like my perfect skein of yarn.
It is very pretty.
And then the purple, I think is gorgeous. That's from that one that I can't tell you.
Yeah, and I do. Think? I really Bumble Birch. Maybe?
No, it wasn't Bumble Birch. It was that other one.
Black Trillium.
We think it's
maybe
Black
Trillium.
But I love it. So anyway, that is my Find Your Fade. I won't even take it off because it's just you guys have seen bits and pieces of it, and I didn't even know how to photograph it. I just laid it out. I was like, it's
You're
too
not
big.
The first person that said that too. Yeah. It's like, I don't know how to do
How do you even do it? I mean, because I wasn't.
You'd have to go like and put it up.
Or do a video maybe of just slowly.
Videos, that's not a bad idea.
Yeah, video might be good because I was like, I don't know. But there's lots of different ways you can wear it. I mean, I'm trying to kind of play with it a little bit when I actually, care to, because usually I'll put it on like this. But it's definitely warm. And I've worn it around the house quite a bit. And it's nice because when I watch Ev, like I can't wear some of my shawls because they do come off halfway through the day. You know, if I'm bending over to get him, they fall off. This thing does not fall off. So I really do feel like it's childproof, you know.
Wow.
Except for my dog did get its nails stuck in it, so you have to be careful with dogs.
That drives me nuts. Yes. We have that problem with a lot of... It just drives me nuts.
But I do love it, though, and it matches pretty much everything.
You're right.
Yeah.
But it's not crazy like our exploration station.
Well, it's kind of crazy.
But not in a, like,
like, yours, to me, will not be crazy.
No.
I feel like this is crazy.
No, I don't think so at all. It's really... I mean, it's nice.
All different stuff.
You know, I might... Who knows? Mm-hmm. Now I look at my yarn differently because I'm thinking, oh, these would go so good together.
Yeah.
And I don't know how many of these things I would actually knit, but I love the idea that you can put all these different skeins together.
I just love the size. I like big shawls. I don't like small shawls.
Me too.
I don't like shawlettes. I'm like, if I'm going to have a shawl, I want it to be big and drapey and comfy and cozy.
Totally.
And keep me warm if I want it for that.
I completely agree.
Or if it's one of those days where you're not feeling especially fit, it's awesome because it pretty much covers your belly, it covers your chest.
Well, that's what I want.
That's why I want the big I can wear a more form-fitting shirt and just put this on, and it just covers all those areas.
Yeah.
So it's perfect.
No, that's exactly why I want
for all those things.
Oh, I know where that yarn is. I put it in the side. Okay. So here's a couple other ones that I plan on, but it can change in a heartbeat. These are two that
gorgeous.
I'm planning on.
So pretty.
Flock Fiber Studios, and then
Antique Shop. They're both gorgeous. I love that subtle pink in that one. That's so pretty.
Box of chocolates.
Oh, gorgeous.
It's gonna be it's gonna be a much more muted, shawl than I've ever knit.
Yeah, but you have some sparkle in there, so I tried to do a couple sparkles. I think I did 2. I think the orange, which is the Angelique Sharon, also. That's got sparkle, and then I think this was the other sparkle.
Oh, yeah.
Is Mammogram sparkly?
Mammogram.
Yeah, Mammogram was sparkly,
so you've got 3 sparkles.
3 sparkles.
Nice.
So, just add a little bit of sparkle to it, but
I like it.
I did too. So, my last thing I have on is my crochet blanket, of course. So, I tried to put a progress keeper so you guys could see. I didn't do as much I've done from there up. So... didn't do as much these 2 weeks.
I love how it starts to look after. Like, big. I'm excited that I have mine going.
Yeah.
But it's not like, I don't look at it and go, oh, like I do yours.
You will, though.
Yeah, eventually.
Yeah. When it gets bigger, it's like you start to it's really a blanket.
Yeah, and it's fun to look at, just all the different colors. Yeah.
Well, and there's definite ones that I'm like, oh my gosh, I love that color.
Yes.
And then there's, like, I don't know, I think you might have given me this black and red and pink sparkle. I just love that one. There's just some that I'm like, man, I want a skein of that.
Yeah.
Wherever that came from.
Yeah, exactly. And that's a problem because you might not know.
Because you don't know. But I love it. It's my favorite blanket so far, and it's warm. And when I knit on or crochet on it,
I know.
Just have it
I'm kind of thinking, can we just both have this on us? I'm kind of chilly.
That's the thing. It's a nice length too.
Yeah.
For one person, pretty much to cuddle up in. But yeah. I love it. It's a fun project.
It is fun.
And it is. When you're done at the end of the day and you don't have brain power to do a pattern or something, it's like so nice to just sit down and crochet away.
Okay, we're back.
We're back.
And Leslie is my witness. Mm-hmm. I have Do Not Disturb on my phone.
From everyone.
No exceptions. My dad just called.
Weird.
Phone rang. Ken Ferrante. We don't know what he wants because I hit decline.
Call him back later.
Call him later.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Anyway, we were just talking about crochet blanket. I don't know
if
we said anything else.
Well, what I was thinking is, in a lot of things like my Find Your Fade, sometimes you have to stop before you're at the end of the row. Mm-hmm. It doesn't matter on the crochet blanket. Yeah. So if you don't have as much time or whatever, it's a perfect project because you know that if I have to stop.
Yeah, if I have 30 seconds, if I have 2 minutes, if I have an hour and a half. Yeah, I love that about it. And I just keep my hook in all the time and just if it comes out, it comes out. Like, it's not a big deal. But I love it. I'll definitely be doing more of these. And then I dug out a blanket the other day. I should have brought it, but it's kind of embarrassing because the blanket's not beautiful. But it's a chevron. That's the pattern blanket that I did, I don't know how many years ago. Well, I used this weird yarn. It's like, what do I want to say it's like? It's like almost like a chenille.
Oh my gosh.
For one of the stripes, so not the whole thing. Well, I did the chenille for a border around the blanket at the end because I liked the color. Well, the problem with it is it breaks like that.
Oh,
like
no.
it takes nothing for it to break. And that's what it started doing.
Oh,
and then it was like unraveling. So what I did was I cut the border of the chenille all the way down to where it was only like 1/4 of an inch. And then I picked up the good stitches from the previous yarn and just crocheted around it to salvage it, and then had to pick out all that chenille.
Oh my gosh.
After I was done securing that border. And I'm like, all this work, and I'm like, is it really worth it?
Is it though? I mean, because you did it.
Well, but it looks kind of funny because the sides have this crocheted border, but the top and the bottom is that chevron pattern. So I'm like, what am I going to do with that?
Just leave
so
it.
It's not going to be perfectly like squared. So it's it's not going to be something I give away. It's going to strictly be a at-home type blanket that I learned important lessons from.
And those are good to have.
Yeah, they're good to have.
It's an investment.
It is.
In your
And I used
repertoire.
up yarn to finish it, so it's good,
Very cool.
I will cuddle up in it still, but
totally.
Yeah. So anyway.
All right, let's move on to something else.
Community service.
Yeah.
That's what we have
and
left.
some of our community service are someone else's service to us.
Mm-hmm,
yeah.
Mm-hmm. Very nice service.
And I can't help it.
What?
Carrie's Cherry Blossom.
I know. So for Christmas, we exchanged gifts, and Carrie... Well, no, I bought this one from her. This is my Christmas gift from Carrie. So this is my Christmas gift from Carrie, which I love.
Which I have a skein of.
Yeah, perfect color for me, obviously.
Yes.
For obvious reasons.
And I have that to go with a dark blue. And I had bought it when we were over at her house one day. And then she sat and argued with me saying that I didn't have it, remember?
That's right. But you do have it.
Argue being, relative. But
I remember, though, because you did pair it with that blue, and I thought, wow, that's...
Well, I mean, it's paired in my basket right over there.
It is, and it looks great together. Like, I would never put those two together, but then there are speckles of some color in here. So, yeah, is that purple? That's purple.
It looks purple, but I did it for that one shawl that she knit.
Yeah, which one?
I think it starts with a V. Vente? Is there a Vente shawl?
Yes, I think so. Yes, and I've been wanting to do that one, too.
I want to do that.
So maybe this will go into a Vente shawl.
You could match it with blue and we could be twins.
I could. That'd be pretty. I should. But anyway, so that was a Christmas gift from her. But this is the one Michelle's looking at. I bought this from Carrie, the Creative Obsession. Cherry Blossom. Isn't that gorgeous?
I am so in love with that colorway. And she did dye more.
Pretty. She did.
And I just have to get it from her.
Yep, I think it's in her shop.
She's holding one out for me, but I wouldn't be in a position to cast it on right now, so it's okay that I don't have it in my hands yet.
See, it's hard for me because I like it so much that I'm not casting it on.
It's beautiful.
I need to cast it on.
You know what I've decided? Like, I hate Valentine's Day. I think it's a dumb holiday.
Yeah.
But I've decided it's my favorite because the colors that accompany it, they're all the colors that I love. All the
totally.
I don't know. Like, I mean, that's just, I love that skein
pinks and reds. I just love the mix of the pinks and reds. And Carrie made socks out of these, and she did black heels and toes. So that's really cool. It's pretty to see it all knit up.
Do you think you'll do a shawl or a cowl, or do you think you'll do...
I'm thinking a shawl of some sort.
Put it in with something.
Pair it with something,
yeah. I know. I don't know that I could do socks with that. It's just so pretty.
I don't know if that would go together.
It might.
I don't know.
It kind of does, actually.
I was talking about my Hue Loco that I bought from Michelle to support her, in her doggy distress.
Yes. And I almost reneged on that one when I was like, did. I really like that. But,
beautiful
I
chatterbox.
have so much yarn that I love that it's okay. I could let it go.
Especially to me. It's a good home.
Well, I told her, you know what? It's almost like I still have it because I see what she's doing with it.
Mm-hmm. Nothing right now.
I'll get to see what she does with it.
That's right.
I'll get to visit it. I'll still have visitation.
That's right.
Yes.
Be part owner.
And Callie from... she's Throws Tyler on Instagram.
Yep.
And then she has a shop, Willoughby's Way, which she made a really cute cat bag the other day. But anyway, she has... Did you see? I tagged you in the post, in the comment about her wall of shawls.
Yes.
That was such a good idea because, instead of having them draped all over your furniture, you just need to put some gentle hook, like the hooks that I have for the bags or whatever, and just have them hang somewhere. You need a wall of shawls.
I should.
I think it's great. I get to find a wall.
Well, it's funny. I did my. I have a. What are they called?
That actually goes good too.
Oh, it does.
Sorry.
I have an advent calendar. It was quilted. I bought it from a company years ago, and so I used to always do candy in each little thing, for the girls when they were little and stuff. And I leave it up on my wall year round just because I love the colors and stuff. Well, now what I put in the pockets, because it's not Christmas time, is I put all my drop spindles.
Oh.
So I have like 4 or 5 drop spindles, so I just put them in the little pocket with the fiber that I'm spinning.
Okay, cute.
And it's out of harm's way. It's not going to fall and break. Ev can't get to them.
Nice.
So yeah. So it's storage for my... Do you want to go back and forth? Because you probably have a ton. Do you have a ton?
Oh, stop.
You do? I'm sure you do.
I don't. just do yours.
Just keep going. So this is part of my Christmas gift from Michelle. Yes, Michelle did a 3-month sock club for her and I at Christmas time. So hedgehog fibers. This is.
I like yours better.
Do you, Sweet Pea?
I mean, it's obviously no. It's just that the way it's wound. The way it's wound.
Yeah.
Yours looks better than mine.
Interesting.
I think.
Michelle wasn't super impressed with it.
No, and I'll tell you, one of the reasons is...
Yeah, do you have last month's to compare?
I
was curious, because Michelle was saying how similar they are, the 2 months.
I guess they look the same.
Well, that's the thing. When they first came to the house, I looked at them and I was like, they look exactly the same.
Well, this is the same, but...
Yes.
When sock club, it's always kind of scary doing a club. But I thought with hedgehog, we'll be totally safe. But yeah, I'm a little disappointed that it is so similar. Yeah. You know what I'll do if I remember, and I'll do a picture of them side by side so you can see. But yeah, I'm disappointed.
Yeah.
That you know where it might be.
Where?
I have this. I'm trying to keep some of my yarn in here that I need to add to Ravelry.
Oh, nice. Oh, that's a good idea.
Actually, None of these I've shown yet on the podcast.
Oh boy, that's not it.
I'm waiting because I can't show everything.
I know, we'd be here all day
in
and all
one
night.
episode.
Oh, I love that one.
I know.
Who's
I just got that. That's the house all aboard.
Oh my gosh,
You
that's
guys
gorgeous.
have to wait.
That's gorgeous.
I thought it might be in here, but I don't see it.
Okay.
Okay, let's put that bag away.
But anyway, I like it. I don't know what I'll knit with it yet, but we shall see.
It just bugs me that they would do two colors that close together.
Yeah, they're very similar. I mean, I don't think you'd put them together in a shawl.
No,
but they're very like same tones. Almost.
Yeah. So,
and
whatever.
then my last one is Yarn Cafe Creations. They're Lavender Fields.
It's gorgeous.
I could buy all their yarn
Totally.
easily. But when I went through the other day, this like jumped out at me because I love the purples.
That's why getting a mini swap with her is going to be fabulous.
I'll be so excited.
Yeah.
I just love their stuff. And it comes so quickly. And it's affordable. And it's fluffy. I've already talked about it, so I won't say any more. But I love it.
It's so
it just sits on my shelf. It just sits on my shelf. And I look at it all the time. I mean, it's crazy. It is love at first sight when I look at it. I look at that. How can you? I know.
I love it. I do.
You don't, though, really.
I
do
love
really?
it. I do love it. I love her yarn.
I want you to love it as much as me.
You want me to love it as much as I love you, or you want me to love it
as much as I love it?
I do love it as much as you love it.
Do you?
I do.
Okay.
I don't show my emotions like you do.
I guess not.
Right.
Yeah. I just think there's so many different colors.
The love is deep.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, it's not a shallow love.
Okay. I believe you.
Thank you.
So that's all my yarn.
Okay.
We got soap, but yeah.
And your bag.
Our bag, yes. Should we show them our bags together?
Well, sure. Mine's got stuff in it.
I'm going to.
Because Darlene from Bags by Awesome Granny,
who is very awesome.
She's just always giving. She's a very giving person. She's
completely
very
giving.
And she had offered up a couple bags and let us choose.
Mm-hmm.
And so I chose the cute hedgehogs with the mushrooms. Are you getting a good look? Can you see the? Can you see? Okay.
It's a very good look.
And it has the adorable polka dots inside. I love polka dots.
So
and what I love too is that I didn't say anything. She didn't ask. She knew to send us this size. This is her large, and we love this size.
I love it. I told Michelle it cracks me up because whenever I come to her house, pretty much all my projects are in Darlene's bags because they're just the perfect size for everything. I mean, I'm going to put my crochet blanket in this one. This is the one I told her that I wanted. And I told Michelle today, looking at it, because this is my first time actually seeing it because Michelle got them in the mail. But it kind of reminds me of my grandpa who just passed because he was a logger for a minute. He had lots of different jobs throughout his life. But and to me, this just looks like an outdoorsy,
It's so cute.
A man with an axe, and then he's got his thermos of coffee, which my grandpa always drank coffee. It was crappy coffee, but he drank coffee every day. And then inside, he always wore, T-shirts and suspenders. So I don't know what that means to me for him, but to me, this just looks like a lumberjack type.
Oh, it totally does,
logger. So, and I was thinking summertime camping, outdoorsy. I don't know. I love it. It's perfect. It's so cute. So thank you so much, Darlene. That was
very kind,
above and beyond kind of you to do that.
So go visit her shop when you're looking for especially a nice big bag. She does still have a coupon code for us, Naughty Knitwits or Knitwits 15. I don't know. It's in the thread.
Yeah.
It's in the coupon
thread on Ravelry.
The coupon thread. Yes. So, yep, we do love her bags.
And she's got new fabric coming out, new bags coming out all the time. It seems like so. Yeah. She's awesome.
Yes,
so thank you so much, Darlene. They're always so well made too. I mean, they're just perfect.
They are. They're nice bags. And another thing I love is that she uses the nice big zippers. Yes. I love these big zippers.
Yes. They're great.
So
cute.
My community service. Well, one of my community service items is sitting right here.
Look at my ball yarn.
Okay. This is from, I have to look at the tag, Hopkins Studio. She's on Etsy, and I will put a link, of course, when I do shows.
That's so cute.
I love this. She made it. She had one in her shop, but it's a make to order,
Okay.
And so I told her what I wanted. I love this fabric, which Leslie said, isn't that like Mary Poppins? Which I hate Mary Poppins, but I don't know why the dogs are down there barking.
I know.
So, and then I love houndstooth.
Yes.
I'll zip it so I don't dump it. So it's got a handle here. I love this because then it's got like a pocket, pockets. I've got scissors and stuff in here. And then
I just love too that mustardy yellow with the black. Like it's just such a sharp looking bag.
It's a very sharp looking bag. And it's big enough for me, but not too big because I just have a lot of stuff that I like to have. And so there's, you know, space in here. But you can also have it not be too, it's not like you have to stuff it full.
Right.
But anyway, I love her. She has a lot of really cute stuff too. She had a sock. She carries one that's like a sock bag, and it's kind of similar to this, but it's got like a pocket up here, so you could just have some of your notions with you, and it's really cute. I like bags.
If you didn't know that already.
Just thought I'd throw that out there
in case anybody doesn't know. Can I say this really quick?
Yeah.
I did find it's 3 Fates yarns.
Oh.
That's what this purple sparkly is, and it's called Ursula. Yeah, Ursula was the colorway.
I wish
that she can't dye anymore. Oh. I just think it's a gorgeous.
Maybe she'll do it again. Maybe she'll.
Well, she said she could, and she said she's tried dyeing it, and for some reason, and I've never heard this before, but she said she has tried to repeat it, but the dye will not do it. I know, but
other people, I've seen colors like that by other dyers. I'm just saying maybe she'll come across another dye or a yarn base that it'll take
receives
to
it again or something. Yeah, maybe.
I mean, it's beautiful, but it's by no means a real unique color as far as
Although there is a lot of depth to that.
It is. I mean, there really is a lot of. I
love it. But yeah, 3 Fates yarns, and they're local.
I really want her to
do that color.
Yeah.
I do too.
Figure it out, chick.
See, and I'm so silly. A lot of times I'll be like, I don't have a ball band for that. Well, stupid. It's in the actual yarn.
But that's weird to me that you keep that in there and because don't you do the center pull?
Nope.
Oh, you don't?
No. See, I'm just pulling.
Oh. So that's do you normally do a center pull?
Mm-mm.
You don't?
Mm-mm.
Oh, I hate not doing center pull.
I can. I mean, I think I do for socks. And a lot of times, I mean, I will put the ball band in the bag, but this obviously was inside. So I just had to take it out.
Well, because I used to keep them inside until I started doing center pulls.
Yeah.
And I was like, I can't do that.
Right. Then you just keep them in your bag.
I keep them in the bag.
That's a good idea.
Or in my notions bag or something.
That's smart.
Well, I don't know if it's smart, but I just don't. I don't like having it come from the outside.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It is less. It's not as easy.
Well, it rolls around and.
That is true. See, look at that. My whole bag is full now with my crochet blanket.
Good.
It's perfect.
Very good. What did you bring that over in?
I just carried it.
Oh, okay.
I didn't have it in anything.
I gotcha.
It's perfect. Perfect.
So, I had purchased this from Desert Vista Dye Works. It's a Walking Dead thing.
Okay.
So if you're a Walking Dead fan, it's called Rise Up.
Mm-hmm.
The band is back together, and then I don't know what's what. Let's see. This would be Zombody Decomp. See that? And then there's Except for Carol and Morgan. That's got to be this one. And then this must be Eugene. I don't know. I could be wrong about that. But anyway, I haven't watched. I'm not caught up on The Dead. I need to get caught up on it again. But I liked this whole combo thing.
So what would you do with that? Because to me that doesn't scream like that it matches.
Right. I don't know.
But
that's why I'm looking forward to seeing how other people utilize these.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously this could go with this.
Yeah, totally.
And so could the Zombody Decomp, I suppose.
Maybe.
I don't know. I just liked it.
No, totally. I'm just curious because it doesn't look like it
Right. I don't know. That's I will be watching to see if anybody does anything in particular, but that's just it. It could totally be socks. Yeah. And then these can go in my blanket.
Definitely. Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. It doesn't necessarily mean you have to do them together, obviously.
No. And then so I had participated in the Desert Vista Dye Works thing last year, and because I had posted at least 100 Instagram posts, I got a free skein of yarn. Nice. So I chose Zombody's Late.
That's pretty.
From somebody in our thread, in our Knitalong, who had done it for their January socks. And again, this was one that, looking at in her shop, sure, I liked it. But once I saw somebody knit it up, I was like,
oh, I know.
Oh, I love that.
That's funny. It makes all the difference in the world. It does. Totally does.
So I have that. you guys got to see if you follow me on Instagram, you got to see my awesome I learned to knit in prison bag. And this is the bag now that I take to work.
Nice.
Because where I work is, right downstairs from me is intake for county jail. Nice. And then up a few floors is the jail.
Oh,
so
wonderful.
It's perfect. Yeah. Granted, it's not technically prison because prison is state.
Right.
But.
And is it considered, I don't want to say politically correct, but is it okay to have that? Or do people go? Did they ask you if you have been in prison? Or
I haven't.
What have you been in prison for?
Been asked that yet.
Okay.
But
I was just curious.
I'm just waiting for someone to ask. Actually, I'm hoping.
Do you have a story made up of what you're going to say?
Totally.
Do you?
I'll wing it on the spot.
All right, that'll be interesting.
But yeah, I'm hoping someone does ask that. And then she sent me
pretty.
Part of the Instagram prizes were mini skeins, so I got some more Desert Vista.
That one's so pretty.
Mini skeins.
Very cool.
And a bag, another bag, which this bag is, as much as I like it, is probably going to end up being a prize.
Cool.
We'll put, because I've got some other stuff that will go with this.
Yeah.
So I think that this nice Desert Vista dye, and this is a nice one.
Yeah.
I like that it's got 2 tones.
It's nice and thick too.
It is.
It's a sturdy bag.
It's a sturdy bag. Mm-hmm. So this and probably a skein of Desert Vista Dye Works will be one of the prizes along the way or at the end of our sock knitting knit-along.
Perfect.
And, okay, so that, we'll get on to, this was the yarn that Carrie gave me for Christmas. Mm-hmm. Tip of the Iceberg.
Very pretty.
It's a merino cashmere nylon. It's just gorgeous.
Yeah.
When you say snow melting or whatever, this is what came to my mind was something like this.
Totally.
And it feels fabulous. I love it. I don't know yet, but it'll be something
close to skin.
Something close to my skin.
That's really pretty.
Now, there was one other. Oh, and the other thing that was with the Desert Vista Dye Works stuff was this really cute little zipper, like probably a little notions.
Oh yeah.
Thing.
Put your little stitch markers
or I don't know.
Those are cute.
Again, this might also go with the Desert Vista bag in a giveaway. Not because I don't like it, but I have a lot of this kind of stuff. I just got a cute one from Melissa, Knitty by Nature. And several episodes ago this came up.
Yep.
I'm not gonna talk about it.
Perfect.
All right, so now those are all things that I did not purchase. Oh, and the soap. Did you show it?
I didn't.
Oh.
Julie sent us some soap.
Filthy Hooker.
Yes. That's awesome. Oatmeal honey.
And it truly does really warm my heart that someone would see something that says Filthy Hooker
and think of us.
That makes me very happy.
She has a podcast, Diary of a Yarn Snob. It's a very cute podcast. If you guys haven't checked it out, you totally should. But yeah, it smells amazing.
So
it says unravel and slip your stitch. Yeah, filthyfarmgirl.com is where you can get it. Ooh. But it's natural, made in Hawaii, handmade in Hawaii. It says no yucky stuff, so there's no bad stuff in it.
Good to know. Good stuff. Good to know that there's no yucky really stuff. Good. It's so cute.
Yeah,
I love stuff like that.
I do too. We love to be clean, you know.
So, David from oh my gosh, the Dog Dare podcast,
yes, who we love.
We do. He on his, which I didn't even see. I went to his. I did end up seeing it, but not before I bought the yarn. Okay. I saw when he posted his picture. I think that his episode was up. It had a dog, and it kind of reminded me of an Italian Greyhound. So I went to his Ravelry page. I wanted to see if there was information about the dog because I was just interested about the dog. No. But then I saw that he had a link. My eyes just naturally go to links.
Of course. And your finger just clicks away.
It does, and it did.
Nervously. Yes.
I wasn't even nervous.
Okay.
For
excitedly.
Dog Star Knits.
Yep.
Well, how can you not go check out something that says Dog Star Knits? And so I did. And lo and behold,
they're so pretty.
There were these 2 skeins of yarn.
I think I'm gonna have to buy those.
Oh my gosh,
they're so pretty.
Let's see. This one is triple dog dare, and this was the one that some of the proceeds were going to go to a dog charity.
Shelter or something, or some kind of a...
It's something to do with something about... It's been a while since I watched it. But it's all explained on the thing.
Yeah.
I love these,
it.
But feel it. It doesn't even have, like, I don't think it has cashmere in it or anything, but it feels...
Yeah, it's just merino nylon.
Yeah, it's incredible.
It is. It's very soft. And to me, they look so great together.
They do.
I mean, they're not twins, but they're definitely...
So then the Dog Dare podcast one, this is the Double Dog Dare. Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh, I just love these colors.
Yeah.
They're like steel blue and gray and black and brown. It's just gorgeous.
Yeah.
So I immediately ordered both of these. Yeah. And then I ordered a mini of this one color called Evangeline, which actually reminds me a lot of your, except it's not sparkle, but I just loved this. And I would have bought a whole skein, but I should have just bought a whole skein, but I didn't. Mm-hmm. So then I get an email message from Jake. Mm-hmm. Apparently his wife is familiar with our podcast.
Oh.
And they were out of, I don't know if one or both. They were going to have to dye more, so I was going to have to wait. Mm-hmm. His wife gave up her personal stash so that I could get my order.
So sweet.
Very
so
kind.
Sweet.
I mean, that's nice.
That's sacrifice.
Because who does that?
No.
No one. I mean, I'm sitting here telling you how much I love that cherry blossom. You're not offering it to me.
I'm not.
Yeah.
No.
So.
And Carrie's not like driving over here giving it to you.
No.
No.
Then he sent me this test color that he did, and it's a very pretty, like, what would you say, like a lavender?
Lavender, lilac, whatever.
Because I don't know flowers.
I do, but I don't know how to pronounce it.
It's very pretty.
It goes beautifully with that.
It does go really pretty with that.
So pretty.
So, Dog Star Knits.
I need to go favorite them. I haven't done
that
yet.
You do. Everyone needs to go favorite them and buy their yarn, because I'm telling you, it feels amazing. It does.
Well, and the fact that it helps out a charity, that's awesome.
Yes, that's
really neat.
That's this one.
Yeah.
And I don't even know, honestly, if that's still going. Oh, and the other thing was, there was a coupon code. Mm-hmm. So how could I not?
Exactly, because you do get some off. Yeah.
I could not save the money if I hadn't done it that day.
That's true. That's true.
I saved money on this purchase.
You did. Saved while spending, you know?
That's exactly.
Perfect combo. Justifies everything.
The only other thing I'm going to show today that I bought. Well, I got to have things for future episodes when I haven't bought.
Yeah, like you're worried about that.
No, really.
In the year, 2020, maybe she'll have one time where she doesn't have.
No, really gotta you know what? Okay, I know you haven't watched it yet, but Nurse Jackie.
Oh yeah, I tried watching one episode.
You did? You didn't like it?
I just, how some shows grab you right away, and some it's gonna take a. I need to watch a couple episodes.
Okay, and it's totally my kind of show.
I think I'll okay, then maybe it won't be my kind.
It might not be your kind of show, but I absolutely love it. I'm watching it for the second time around, all seasons.
So I'm watching. Oh my gosh! See, if I wouldn't have been thinking about it, I wouldn't have had a problem thinking of it. Heart of Dixie. I'm watching it all the way through a second time.
So that doesn't appeal to me.
I love Heart of Dixie. I don't know why. I just love it.
Anyway, in my show, the nurse, the ER nurse, is a drug addict.
Nice.
My kind of show, right? This has nothing to do with that. In fact, I don't even know what does have to do with that. Oh yes. Okay, so she gets addicted to I'm sure it starts with Vicodin, and then and that I'm not laughing at that, because that's a real thing. You're not a dirtbag because you get addicted to painkillers. It happens. I've taken pain pills. I had taken pain pills for years, and I was addicted. Fortunately, I was able to stop taking them without having to go to rehab or something. But I never set out to become a drug addict. I had pain, legitimate pain. You take the pills, your body becomes dependent on them.
Right.
It's physics, or it's there's you can't get around it.
Right.
And it can be a real problem. So, not making fun of that, but it's a great show. As she's you're seeing these addictive behaviors showing on this show. I'm realizing that's me and my yarn. I totally feel like
You might have a problem.
Maybe so. Maybe.
I don't think there's Yarnaholics Anonymous. I don't think
there's rehab.
So there's no hope for you.
There might be Shoppers Anonymous or something.
That's true.
But yeah. So anyway, yarn.
She's not
clubs.
looking for help.
No, I mean, I have admitted I have a problem.
That's the first step.
Uh-huh.
Now the next step may take 5 years to get to, but we don't know what
I
that
don't even
step
know what
is.
that step is. As far as yarn clubs go, Cat's Kettle had
so
a 3-month yarn club that was something about how she tells this story to her daughter, a bookless story that she makes up, that she's been telling her daughter for a long time, and she based her yarn club on that story. And I was, that's my version of it. Her version of it was much more interesting, but it really fascinated me. Like, for one thing, I was never good at making up stories for my kids. The way my mind works, they wouldn't be good stories to tell children.
Funny.
I just am not.
Yeah,
it's just not my thing.
I make up songs.
Yeah, even that wouldn't be good.
I didn't say they're good. I make up songs for my kids all the time.
But I mean, yours are probably not involving bad things happening to people.
No,
yeah.
No.
See, I mean, it's just, so anyway, so I, because I'd sworn off yarn clubs, except for the hedgehog one, because the clubs that I've been involved in, I wouldn't say I've been disappointed in them, but I have been disappointed. I guess I would say that. For whatever reason, I haven't been thrilled. This is going to, I just feel it. It's going to be the exception.
It's going to be a good
because
one.
This was the first month.
So pretty.
It's called the Butterfly Maiden. It is one of the most gorgeous skeins of yarn I've ever seen. Yeah. It is so beautiful.
It is.
It's blues, and I must be on a blue kick right now.
Well, it's blues and greens and pinks and purples and...
I don't see pink.
Isn't that some pinks?
That might be a speck of pink.
I don't know.
There might be pinks in it.
Yeah. It's great. It's gorgeous.
It's really gorgeous.
Yeah.
So I'm anxious to see if month 2
lives up to this.
Exactly. She may have just burned her best one on month 1. But knowing Cat's Kettle, probably not a problem.
I don't think I've ever seen a skein of her yarn that I didn't like. At least you know?
But,
they're so pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I rolled the dice
with
the Cat's Kettle. So it'll be interesting. Yes, well, I look forward to seeing. But I just think, good Lord, this might end up in my Find Your Fade.
I think that'd be beautiful.
It just might.
It would look beautiful. Yeah. I'm
telling you, I'm going to have several Find Your Fades.
I know.
See lots of things I like.
Totally. It's easy to do. Should we talk about our cute little...
We should totally talk about those.
So Knitty by Nature Melissa sent us a lovely package with these adorable little
Had other cute stuff too, but oh my gosh, we love these.
They're so cute.
They're so cute. They're
so
in case you can't tell, it's a little gnome.
Yeah, they're going to be friends. Yeah.
They are friends.
Yeah, they're friends.
They're really good friends.
Yep.
Really good friends.
PG friends on the podcast, though.
Yes.
Yeah, but they're very good friends. But they're so cute. Thank you, Melissa.
Thanks.
She sent us some stitch markers.
Very cute, of course.
Very cute. She has such lovely packaging.
She does.
They're just so cute.
Where did I put all mine?
I don't know where you put it.
Darn it. I really would love to show you, but I don't remember where I put them.
Yeah, she sent...
This table thing's not working out as well for me as I'd hoped.
I know. But I love... Oh, boy. I'll lose stuff here. She did a Naughty Knit Wits.
Yes.
Progress Keeper. I don't know. It's not a Progress Keeper. It could be a Progress Keeper.
It
could be whatever you want it to be. Hang from your...
Yeah.
I hang them from my bag sometimes.
Yeah, the thing that scares me sometimes is...
Yes.
They end up...
caught on stuff.
Yeah, or they just break.
And then a little gnome.
I love the little gnome. He's so adorable.
So adorable.
You know what? I had it when we first sat down here because I asked you about the owl. Remember?
Yes.
So I know it's here.
It's here somewhere. I thought that beaded one was really, really pretty too. Beautiful. She's so talented and so giving. So giving. Thank you, Melissa.
Speaking of, we did have our giveaway with her. Yeah, I don't know where it's at.
Oh.
No, I mean it's here. It's just even though we have this table now.
We need like 3 other tables.
We need to be surrounded by tables.
We need to be locked in on all sides by tables.
I'm thinking next episode.
We'll have another table.
No, because even if I ordered one, it would get stuck in the Dalles because they're forecasting snow again. So
Oh my goodness.
No. I will not have as much random stuff everywhere. Maybe.
Maybe
it's possible.
Probably not. Or you will.
So we have our giveaways to get. Oh, and another giveaway to announce. And I wanted to. Well, gosh.
Where do we start?
JC from Knit Mona sent a skein of yarn. I love her yarn.
Gorgeous.
And then she sent this skein, which is in this bag, this plastic bag. I guess I could open it. All right. You talked me into it. Somebody twisted my arm somewhere.
That's right.
Oh, I'm glad I did because
pretty.
it is really pretty.
It's beautiful.
It's like purples and blacks and blues. Let's see if it has a name.
Andrea's Midnight Kiss.
Oh, see, and I thought it said Monster Kiss, and I was going to think that's an awesome
name. Or is it Moonlit Kiss?
It's something you see. This is, oh my God, I'm so glad I took this out.
The yarn was blocking the picture.
It's so cute.
We were just admiring that bag on her Etsy shop because we were like, we love the little sheep.
Look at,
we didn't even see
Utterly
this stuff.
Adorable is the name of
Midnight Kiss. Andrea's Midnight Kiss.
And it's got the, oh my gosh, that is so cute. It's got a little thing.
So cute.
And it's got the Kitchener stitch on the back.
Aww.
Look at that cute little face.
So adorable.
Oh my gosh.
I love those little wooden things.
I do too.
So cute.
And it's yarn. Isn't that yarn? Does that look like yarn fabric?
Yeah, it looks like a ball of yarn.
Like a ball of yarn. Oh my gosh.
Inside. And her yarn is super soft too.
Yeah.
Merino yak and nylon. That's interesting. 70, cool. 20, 10. That's interesting.
So this is going to be a prize for... So here's how the prizes are going to work. We don't have it completely nailed down because it depends. Like on our sock knit-along, there's 380-something or 90-something people participating. Yeah. That's a lot of people. So exciting. Yes. When I figured it out, there's like 16 or 17 countries represented.
Wow.
Awesome.
That's so cool.
Knitters are so cool. And crocheters.
So
hookers.
Cool. I'm always bragging about people that watch our podcast from around the world. I don't know if anybody else cares, but I'm like, it's just so cool. I don't know if I'll ever visit those places, but it's just neat to know that somebody from there is.
Yeah. I love that the world, that is one really good thing about the internet is, and there are a lot of good things.
Oh, yeah.
But that our world has been able
smaller.
To.
Yeah. Exactly. And heck, maybe if we do travel somewhere, somebody will let us stay with them.
We could be like those people
that
go and like just stay with different people.
Can we do that?
Can we do that? I don't know. But
will people let us do that? We could do that.
Sorry, we're going to be out of town then.
I don't know if
whenever it is that you're coming.
I don't know if people will open their homes and say, "Yeah, come on in here, naughty nitwits."
Yeah, right. No kidding.
They might lock their doors.
I think they would. Anyway, so at the end of this 12-month period known as 2017,
yes,
for those that have made it every single month, have knit at least one pair of socks, there will be grand prizes such as project bags, yarn, some stitch markers, just a great fun prize. If 10 people end up, roughly 10-ish people end up doing all months, then we probably will have like one grand prize of that. But like if 100 people, that's a high number for, when you figure odds, that would be like 1 out of every 3. But whatever, we will want to have more than one, So it's kind of fluid. It kind of depends on how many people.
Participation.
Yes. But then we're also going to have, if you've ever played Bunko, you know that, there's like your grand prize winner. But then we'll also have like for those that completed 9 pairs, if you, raise your hand if you completed at least 9 pairs. So those that completed 9 pair of socks, we'll do a drawing and, maybe it'll be a project bag or a skein of yarn or whatever. But we want, we want to reward. Dogs are freaking out down there.
I'm looking at your security cameras. Nothing's happening.
I always forget about those.
Yeah.
6 pair, those that, so we'll go like that. But then also along the way, we'll do some prizes. And the way so someone asked about participation in the thread, if being chattier gave you more chances. And we may have already talked about this, but no, I mean, we do want you to chat, but if you're not a chatty person, you haven't decreased your odds. It's just, so we do random number generator, and then I look on the spreadsheet that I've created, and whatever number is assigned to that person, if they've finished that month, that's how they're winning.
So it doesn't depend on how much they chatted. It's just they participated, they finished it, so they're in the drawing.
Now, some threads, some months we might just do a random.
We change the rules all the time.
We totally do, because we're kind of doing it. We're winging it, people.
We don't know what we're doing half the time. So
another one of my favorite bag makers is You So and So, and she donated
so cute
some bags.
Yes,
she donated this bag.
So sweet,
super cute, and it's got hearts on the inside. And this size bag has one inside pocket.
It's perfect for like a pair of socks.
Yes, it looks small,
but it opens up.
Because I think this is the same size as this one.
So pretty.
Let's see. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So remember when I bought this one, I was like, it's so beautiful. I probably will never get to use it because it's so small, but I ended up using it for socks just fine.
Totally.
I mean, it's totally fine. So we decided that because this is obviously kind of a February-ish theme, we would choose someone who finished a pair of socks in January to win this bag. And that person is, do you recall?
No, you've got the notes.
I know I've got the notes.
I don't have that good of a memory.
I know. So the sock, it was Angela, who is Owl's Flight on Ravelry. Angela, you have won this bag.
So get us your information.
That's right. Send me a message.
Yep. Address and
pronto.
Yes. Yes, so you can get it before then.
Yeah, exactly. I will send you actually a message because who knows when.
That's true. Yeah, this gets up and people watch it.
But Angela won that. Now they sent this bag, one of their jumbo bags, which I love, as you know, because we love big bags.
We do.
This jumbo bag. Move those guys before I kill them.
Yeah.
And it's really cute. It's got all my favorite foods on there.
It says how to eat healthy, which is hilarious.
Carrot cake, cheeseburgers, pizza sundaes, wine. Yeah.
But the inside is even more hilarious.
Inside is really cute. It's got says all sorts of things.
How to burn calories, but they're very funny.
Yeah, maybe we should just read some. Yes, we have
to read some of them. Okay, so given to frustration. 150 calories can be burned an hour if you bang your head against a wall. I loved that one. Be a looker. 65 calories can be burned an hour while sitting and watching other people exercise. That would be my
nice.
That would be my choice.
I did the treadmill today.
Grocery shopping can burn up to 156 calories per hour.
I hate grocery shopping.
Kissing for 60 seconds will burn up to 4 calories, so not so much.
Should we burn some calories?
So maybe kissing's not your way to go. Shopaholic. Really. You're a shopaholic though. It doesn't say grocery shopping.
Oh, okay.
So you can shop online. But you're not walking
exactly.
shop. Oh, but it said grocery shopping. Okay.
Because you are walking around. I did walk at the mall yesterday. I had to go to Sephora.
There you go.
Yeah.
So I just think that's cute.
It's very cute.
Yeah. That's adorable.
So this is going to be one of those where you go to their shop and you tell us which is your favorite. You write it down in the thread, and then next time we'll draw.
So this is not for...
This is not the sock thing. This is just open to whoever participates in that thread.
Super cute.
Yeah. That's really, and then they have she gave us a coupon code that's going to be good until March 6th. I just don't know what the code is. So it will be, it's possible that by the time I get this edited, I'll have that information.
Okay.
If not, it'll be in our thread in the show notes and stuff. So, and it'll also be in the thread for the giveaway.
Okay.
All right, so that's exciting. Yay. Oh, and so we decided that since we were just doing a random January giveaway, we wanted to start this party off right. We would also do one in the Stuff It. And so the Stuff It is the winner of that one is going to get the other Tuft Woolens from our Tuft Woolens. So you'll get the sheep and one of the needle cozies. So And the winner of that one was Pam.
Yes, Pam.
Oh boy, I guess I didn't write down
or her name or her number.
Oh, right. Darn it. I really thought I did.
I thought you would too.
I thought I wrote that down. Well, okay.
Did you? I see Tuft Woolen somewhere back here.
Yeah, I think that was just a reminder to myself that we were going to do something with that. That's funny.
That is funny.
Not funny, ha ha.
Now we're going to have to go back and scroll.
Yeah. Well, but I know. Oh no, I didn't even write that one down. I didn't write down what number it was.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
Oh
like we're going to have to go down and look for.
What the heck?
Pam.
Pam,
we don't know.
Okay, well, Pam. I know she'd completed 2 because both our sock knitter and our stuff at Perfect were overachievers, which doesn't necessarily mean anything.
No, but that was funny how it came up.
Yeah, it was a random number generator.
Yeah.
So now our other winners. So much more clear.
Yes.
I know I should just leave them on, but I just don't.
You have this Tuft Woolens too.
Right. And that one I did write down.
You did.
Yeah.
So what did she win? Or I know she won, but...
Yeah. So the Tuft Woolens from the Tuft Woolens thread giveaway winner is Denise.
It is a Gobi.
It was post number 83. So you win. Whoever gets in touch with me first can have your pick.
Which we feel sorry for for
Pam.
Pam.
Pam will know by the time I get this on there. There's Sugar Skull and Royal Apiary. And honestly, these are both, I have them both. They both are wonderful. I mean, the only one of hers that I don't like is the smoky one. Yeah. And then you'll each get to pick one of Woolly Bags. And I think that her coupon code is still good. So if you go to our last show notes, it's in there. And I think that's still good for a little while.
I think so.
Yeah. Actually, I think for most of February. Or at least some of it.
I don't know.
I don't know. We tried to look up and have this stuff.
We think we're organized, and then
we'll
start this.
Whoa,
and
look.
Find out
Michelle didn't write it down.
So what's that?
That was the Would You Rather, which we haven't read one today.
I know.
We might not. Got to keep you guys wanting
That's
it.
Right.
Yeah.
That's right.
That is for my interchangeable needles. And so, yep, there they are.
There they are in there.
That is Kathy. That was number 26. Kathy K. Doon.
Yeah,
we think.
I think so.
Yay, she wins the interchangeable needles. Knitty by Nature.
And Knitty by Nature, we have a gift certificate. How much is it for?
$15, I think.
$15 gift certificate.
Etsy shop credit. So yeah,
nice.
I'm not going to mail this to you. I'm just going to communicate with.
So that was Lauren, number 8, LK1118. She won the gift certificate. So congratulations.
Yay,
That's
winners.
Awesome. Yes.
Sorry, losers.
Yeah. Maybe next time.
Maybe next time.
Yes.
You just don't know.
Yeah.
So is that it? I mean, did we just get all of that done?
I think so, because we did this stuff at the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Crazy.
there we go. I can take the glasses off again.
Can.
I don't need to read anything else.
Your eyeshadow looks exceptionally good today.
Does it?
I really like it. That? It's beautiful.
Thank
I like
you.
the gray. And what do you have with it? Gray and...
It's like a purplish color.
It's pretty.
It is.
I like how you applied it.
Well, thank you. It's one of those. Shoot. I'll show you when we go. Oh no, I don't know. It's the long Urban Decay. I think.
Okay.
I think it's Urban Decay. Smoky. I don't know. I went to. I don't know where we're at in time, so if we've gone way long, I'll cut this off. But I went to Sephora yesterday because, and I'm not dogging this company because we've liked their products. The Lolo, the barmaids. I was using their deodorant because I tried Lush because we want to use natural deodorant. And I stink if I don't use deodorant. I'm sorry.
Me too.
It just happens. But the Lush made me break out. It just, it was awful. How are you doing with the
See, I can't wear the Lolo. I break out. My one pit broke out. My other pit did not break out.
This is so bizarre.
But then the Lush, I can wear perfectly fine and don't break out at all.
Oh.
So that's so weird.
Yeah, it is. I wonder if I still have some of the Lush I could give. Or did I already give you a bunch of it?
No.
Because I had bought.
Yeah, that's what I buy.
Yeah.
I'm down to tiny little nuggets now.
I'll have to look because I did have quite a bit, but I couldn't use it anymore.
I love the Lush. I
loved the Lush too, but I can't break out like that.
Yeah.
So the Lolo ones that they used to do, I really liked. There's like a mango something. It worked great. They switched formulas, and I the first one I tried was a cucumber melon, and it didn't work good enough. And so I thought, well, maybe I can't do cucumber melon. Maybe it just doesn't. It's not a strong enough scent for me. So I gave that to Leslie. Well, because I had I bought 2 of them.
Yeah.
And so I gave you a new one. I still have one in my cupboard that's almost new. I'm just, So I bought 2 more from them. It doesn't matter, but one's like lime something, and then one is a rose something. Neither one of them. However they redid their formula, fail in my opinion.
Bummer.
Whatever they didn't add back in or whatever, it doesn't work for me.
Sad.
So I went back to Sephora because they sell a natural one it's something like La Vanilla or something, and I really like that one.
Good.
I'd been using it when I ran out. That's when I went back to trying the Lolo just for something different. I bought 4 things. I spent $60 on deodorant yesterday.
Wow.
Because I was like, I'm stocking up.
Heck yeah. If it works.
If you find something that works. Because, it just sucks when you stink.
Oh, yeah.
It sucks to stink.
It does. And see, the cucumber melon worked fine for me for stink. But just, it was just weird. My pit
and
broke
it's so
out.
Weird that one would break out.
I know, and the other one doesn't. And I never break out from that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So it's the first time I've ever broken out from a deodorant. So it was just weird. I don't know what's in it that...
I don't know.
Or it's just my body's reaction to it. I don't know. Yeah.
So now you know about us and our body smells. I don't think we could end on a higher note
I
than
don't think so. I think that's a pretty positive note.
It is a positive note.
Yeah.
Because neither one of us stink today.
That's right. Although I might stink because I used a natural deodorant just from my grocery store.
Yeah.
And it doesn't work great. But I did it because I wasn't going to use the Lolo.
Okay.
And my Lush is down to a nugget.
I better find her the Lush.
So I have to cling to it with my nails and not get my fingers greasy because otherwise it slips out of my hand. So I did this other stuff. And
you don't think it works as good?
Oh, I know it doesn't work as good.
Is that why you have your coat on?
Maybe.
And
Maybe. I haven't smelled myself today, but I think I'm okay.
Well, and I stopped taking my estrogen. I was taking, because of menopause, been on it for a few years now. And when we switched over to Kaiser, and I haven't gone in and seen the doctor yet, but we had a phone appointment, and I had my prescriptions transferred over, and he said he'd fill it, but he gave me the impression that he didn't want me to stay on the estrogen.
Okay.
Which I guess makes sense because that's it feeds cancer or whatever. And I just got to thinking, well, maybe I just shouldn't take it. So I stopped taking it.
Have you noticed any difference?
Well, I woke up really just drenched with sweat last night. But, if we're talking about something that could be hurting me,
or breaking out in sweat.
Right. So far, it's been over a week.
Okay.
And I haven't noticed, when I tried to stop taking it before, I definitely noticed a big problem. And I haven't noticed that this time. So I'm hoping that maybe I don't need to take it anymore.
Yeah, that'd be good.
And I would love to not be taking it. But maybe that's another reason I stink more. I don't know. But I don't stink now, right?
No, I don't smell you. Everything smells good right now.
Yeah.
I'm not going to smell your pits. Here, I'll have one of the gnomes smell your pit. They can smell your pit and see.
Hey.
They didn't say anything.
Look at that. It just came to me. Well, last podcast, I don't know if I knew I did that, but I don't think I really realized that I was actually groping myself.
Are you serious?
Remember because of my shirt? Renata had tie-dyed me the shirt. And then I was
right. The handprint.
So I'm keeping my hands off my boobs today.
Yeah, exactly. Keep your hands away from that area.
Yeah. Hope you guys are impressed. keeping it classy here
Oh
on
my
the
gosh, yeah. We're very classy.
Yep. We're going to call it. We're going to end this now.